please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To those guests who've just joined us, welcome. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching our station at the entrance to Main Street, USA, gateway to the 7 theme lands of the Magic Kingdom.
Welcome aboard the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. This is Justin Monorail, and this is the new era of the Morning Monorail. Welcome aboard. It's morning radio. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know. That was my air horn.
Wow.
Let's introduce my monorail family, shall we? Before we really get things started, I will begin with the man on my left.
Reluctant to be here.
Reluctant to be here. Aka Garrett Monorail.
What?
Aka.
Oh.
AKA. Aka. Well, thanks for being here, Garrett, against your will, as always. He's asking people to save him if it's possible.
Can't believe you cut out me saying help me at the end of the podcast.
How do you know I cut it out? You listened?
Yes, I listened to it.
Nice.
Just because of that.
Thanks for the download.
I wanted to see if you cut that.
I wondered why we got 5 downloads last week. You were the 5th. Good job. Thanks for boosting our ratings. And now we will introduce
Samantha Monorail.
Samantha Monorail. Welcome back to the podcast. Your hair has overtaken your headphones. It looked like you had looked like you were doing what do you call those things? You looked like Snooki.
Oh, ew.
Anybody remember Snooki?
No, I don't have a tan.
No, what did she do to her hair? I don't remember what you call it.
Pompadour?
It's something a bump it? Bump it?
Yeah.
Bump?
I don't know. Bop it, spin it, jerk it. Wait.
That's not.
Okay. Last but not least, we introduce.
You know what? I'm going to leave with Garrett. I'm leaving with Garrett. This is awful.
McKenna Monorail is here. It's a new era of the Morning Monorail podcast.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That is those the words.
He picked the best time.
I did. Before we really get into it, we've got to introduce the last member of the Monorail family joining us via the magical Monday Morning Monorail video hotline. It is my friend and yours, Landon the Dawsdone. Landon, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Landon, coming from the isolation station of love. Holy crap, off to a hot start. By the way, as somebody who works in morning radio, first of all, how dare you? That's all I have. Wow. So we got a slam on morning radio, rightfully so. And then we got a Bop It reference. I think it's safe to say that the new era of the Morning Monorail. Are we still calling it?
Yeah,
that's it. On Monday.
You got it.
Anyway, it's off to a hot start. I feel this is a great decision that you made.
Landon, confirm or deny that jerk it was one of the activities you had to do with a Bop It.
It goes bop it, twist it,
Pull it.
Oh.
Oh, this is awkward for everybody.
I knew it didn't sound right.
You.
I knew
Wow.
it didn't sound right.
I feel it's also important to make a clarification.
What's that?
Because this is a podcast and people can't see.
Yeah?
Whenever you said that Landon is your friend and theirs, but you pointed at McKenna. So did you mean yours and McKenna's friend?
Yes.
And only?
That's it.
That's all.
Just checking.
That's it. I'm the
didn't
friends
sign
of the
up for
listener
this.
and McKenna and yeah. If I'm going to be honest, I think I'm like last on McKenna's friend list. So
I didn't
That's
sign
not
up. I
true.
have, well, as you've said before, I don't have any friends, so...
Landon,
Oh, yeah.
I do think you're on her top 10 on her MySpace.
Is that true?
Do you have MySpace? Still?
I never deactivated it, so I don't know if Tom went in and killed it for me. But I mean, there's still let's see, myspace.com/ all right.
My MySpace
He's
is
gonna look it up.
really hard
You all
to
should-
use now.
You all should be friends, and I would like to know where each of you are on the other's top 8.
You know, You know the island.
Of Dr.
Holy
Moreau?
crap, it's
Yes.
still active.
I know, I still have mine too.
It's a restricted profile. What?
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Uh-oh.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Holy guacamole. We're learning things here in the new era of the Monday Morning Monorail podcast.
Excuse me, we're Morning Monorail.
Well, it's
everywhere
still being
else.
released on a Monday.
This one is.
Yeah.
Again, this is the flagship program, but we are kicking off the new era of the Morning Monorail. And what that means is you, our lovely listener, are getting a new episode of Morning Monorail every work day. Well, I should say every day of the week, just not weekend days, because some people work weekends, I guess.
Somebody out there listening, please help me.
No, he's fine. He's totally fine.
Okay, you know the island of Dr. Moreau?
Yes, ma'am.
When I eat these tiny little gummy bears, I like to pretend I'm one of the abominations on the island, and these are people.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I see that you keep biting
Wow.
their heads off.
Yeah, we all know the famous art.
Do you eat your gummy bears head first or butt first?
But first,
I usually just eat the whole thing at the same time.
Garrett goes for it. You got to. You got to just dive right in.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So, let me explain where we're headed.
I feel like there's definitely an explanation that needs to be said right now.
I'm not going to explain any of what we've said other than where this program is headed. The program, the daily 5-day-a-week program, is going to be as such. Mondays, this is our flagship program. You're going to get the news. We're going to talk about current events going on in Walt Disney World. Tuesdays, we'll probably have some sort of park report or something parks related. Maybe it'll be talking about something we recently did in the parks. Maybe it'll be what's going on, if we're talking about, maybe we go through foodie guides or something like that on Tuesdays. Who knows? Wednesday will be the Disney Deep Dive with Dawes. Thursday and Friday, you're going to get more things like, for example, this coming Friday, Landon and I have a very special program where we're going to talk to you about our top 5 Sherman Brothers songs, which was very difficult to come up with that list because out of like 130 songs that they wrote for Disney and others, man, narrowing it down to 5.
130?
Yeah, something like that.
Just the Tiki Room.
That's the only one you know of.
That's definitely one of the 130.
Pirates?
No.
Oh. See it? I don't know anything
Small
else.
world.
Yeah, they wrote It's a Small World. It's true.
Oh, okay. Oh,
There's
so,
a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Oh, boring.
One Little Spark.
Oh, that one's cute.
They wrote the music for the Winnie the Pooh movie, like the Heffalumps and Woozles. That's
That slaps.
they wrote The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers. Anyway, we'll get into all
They
this.
write very catchy music.
Yes, they do. Landon and I pointed out that it feels like they almost write jingles or something.
Hold on, Mom. I can see you saying Carousel of Progress is boring, but the song, you have to admit, is great.
Ooh, I don't like it. It's like
like
an
the whole-
earworm. You know?
All of the songs that were just listed are.
Say airworm.
He's
Yeah,
right.
airworm. Ba, 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 ba.
Disney is full of catchy songs. Yeah, this is the one that you have a problem with. That's a bias.
Do you hate There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow more than It's a Small World?
That's easy. Small World is way worse.
They're both pretty awful.
No.
How about the Tiki Room? Where would you put that one?
I love that one.
Well, anyways, if you're interested in all this stuff, tune in Friday because we've got Garrett. You're gonna love it. We talk all about the Tiki Room on Friday. It's a good one. So
And then we're going to play the world's deadliest game.
no, we're not. But these are the kinds of shows that you're gonna get on the Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Various topics, fun things. We may play some games, some trivia. We may listen to some songs. Who knows? It's gonna be all kinds of things. So looking forward to giving you guys the content that you've demanded for so long. Hey guys, let's get into the program. It's time to talk about Walt Disney World news. Some big things happening around the parks. I know it doesn't feel like it, but there are some changes happening, new things opening, new things closing. I want to start with a change. We talked about this on Tuesday night on the Parks and Monorail's Most Magical Hour with Frank and Jen from Dillo's Diz. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this since you haven't had a chance to chime in on it. Landon, I expect to hear you sharing how you feel about this change because I know that this is one of your favorite attractions. So Disney has announced on the Disney Parks blog on January 25th that they are officially going to be updating both at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, the Jungle Cruise, to take out any of the things that people felt like were possibly culturally insensitive.
The Jungle Book.
No, the Jungle Book will still be there.
No, take it out. I am offended.
But they're going to take out some things that may have offended some people, may have made you feel like they were being a little bit racist in some things that they did. And they're adding in more humor, more wildlife, and of course, Skipper Hart. But they're going to focus on reflecting the value of diversity of the world around us. So, again, this to me is a very positive change. This ride has been going on for nearly 70 years, right? It's been around a long, long time. It's time to update it.
Yeah, I think it's old. Good thing it doesn't have a catchy song that goes with it.
Maybe
Actually, they're introducing a catchy song.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
Just wait till the movie comes out. It's going to be The Rock singing something.
What if they put The Rock in the Jungle Cruise?
So they're saying as part of this change, they're not incorporating anything from the film.
They're
But
gonna bring The Rock.
I guarantee you, after the movie comes out, if it's successful, like the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise was, they will be putting Emily Blunt and The Rock somewhere on the Jungle Cruise.
I think it would be funny to see The Rock. I think that'd be a joke in itself.
If The Rock sings in this new movie, it's going to be another movie with him singing a catchy song in it.
Yeah, he won't. I don't think he'll sing in that.
I actually read that they're changing it to nothing but The Rock, just rock bottoming a bunch of jabronis throughout the entire ride. And as a wrestling fan, I'm on board with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Instead of seeing the backside of water, you'll see The Rock. So I don't like they could
The backside of
like,
the rock. All the ladies will be taking pictures.
the backside of The Rock. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Don't
I actually like. There was some spoiler stuff that came out. I actually got part of the script from the updated one. The skipper will be like, "It's the back." Then The Rock says, "It doesn't matter what it's the backside of." So.
Yep, that'll work.
Yeah. I would like it if The Rock was my skipper.
That'd be fun.
But I'm sure, I mean, how
Like
they're
Dwayne.
going to add Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Well,
They're going to
quit
add
his job.
a rock animatronic to every boat.
He's one of the passengers. And
No,
he'll
he's the
talk,
skipper.
He'll talk to the skipper.
So what are your thoughts? How do you feel about this, guys? Feeling fine?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. We've seen them kind of update Pirates of the Caribbean before, and I know there's some people that, we still wants the redhead.
Yeah.
Come down, nerds. I think those changes have been for the better. I like how they've created a new character in Red that you can get merchandise for now. I think that's cool. And I trust that they're going to do this in a way that still maintains the whole of the ride of the Jungle Cruise. You already mentioned it's one of my favorite rides, so it'll still feel like the ride that I love, but they'll make it better because you did make a reference. Some people might feel uncomfortable at some parts of the ride, of the attraction, and I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable with this. Like if they can make it more inclusive for everybody, where everybody can have fun, I don't see why this is a bad thing.
No problem.
Yeah, the whole Headhunters tribe thing has always felt really.
It's weird.
I don't.
Yeah.
Especially in the climate now. I guess it's it should have been changed before, but it's good that they're doing it.
It's good they're doing it. And and this seems like they're saying soon. New adventures to cast off soon along world famous Jungle Cruise. So I mean, it seems like this change could be coming quickly, maybe faster than what we see for Splash Mountain.
I hope they add another Jungle Book.
No, I think they need to remove the Jungle Book and take those jade eyes out of the lion because I'm offended that's not true. And then I'll be happy with the ride.
I like the monkeys.
They're taking out the monkeys.
No!
They're going to replace the monkeys with the Jungle Book.
Oh, and how
can't take out the
terrible and
monkeys.
unfair to cobras that they have to be dancing out of vases. That's not fair.
What a
But
stereotype.
cobras are fantastic dancers.
They shouldn't be in a vase, though. They like baskets.
What if-
God.
I think the ride
That feels
should,
racist.
instead of replacing everything with the Rock, it should be the Jungle Book.
Replace every animatronic animal with a monkey.
No.
What about replacing the cobras with Johnny and the Cobra Kai?
No.
Oh, more elephant butts.
More elephant butts.
That's what you
But
want
don't
more
worry.
of?
Don't worry. All the elephants will still be wearing their trunks.
Oh. Oh, look at you, Skipper Justin.
That's one of the Skipper's jokes. So I'm just stealing their jokes. But yeah, good stuff. I think it's good. I think we all agree it's good. It's hard to argue with this. I don't know why you would. I think people would say it's like, this was created in a time where things were different, under a different climate. And so it's a kind of a part of history. Yeah, but there's no reason it can't be updated. So let's move forward. How about it?
Stick the animatronics in a museum and say, this is when Disney was doing stuff that was racist and no one really thought anything about it.
It belongs in a museum. Indiana Jones.
I agree with him on all that stuff. Unless the culture itself wants to keep it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Fine with that.
Greedy billionaires should not be keeping my pieces away from me.
Someday aliens are going to come here and they'll collect, our relics that we leave behind.
Put them in the universe museum.
I hope they put them in a universe museum. They really need
Infinity Museum.
They're going to put me in a universe museum.
Why would they? Why you?
Because have you seen me? I'm a relic.
You?
I'm old as crap.
You just called yourself a relic.
I know I'm old and important.
What's
I
her
thought you were
name?
pivoting to say that your hard 75 was really working.
What's her name?
It is
the really
working, that's true.
old lady whose last name is White.
Betty
Yeah,
White.
Betty White.
Just turned 99.
I'll put her in.
She probably should be in some sort of it. Can we preserve her somehow?
I was going to
No,
say,
God.
yeah, protect her at all costs.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, she and Mick Jagger, I think, are going to live forever. So
Well, Mick Jagger is using preservatives.
Yeah, he definitely preserved parts of his body with his hard
how do we
hard
know
rock
Betty
lifestyle.
White hasn't done the same thing?
What if they
That's
don't
true.
decay?
They might not. They're mummified. They're living mummies.
Oh God!
Gosh.
Anyways,
You take that back about Betty White.
all right, I do. I love Betty White. Of course, I'm a Golden Girls fan. Rose.
Thank you for being a friend, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. The biggest gift will be from me.
What's the card attached gonna say?
It'll probably say from Justin.
Oh, I thought it'd say thank you for being a friend.
Fwa, fwa, fwa.
Airplanes don't make that
Why?
noise.
Next item of business on the list. Ever since the parks closed down for COVID, one thing that hasn't come back is the water parks. But I have great news for all you water parks fans out there. Reopening March the 7th, 2021. Disney.
smart?
Huh?
Is that smart though?
Disney's opening Blizzard Beach. Why would you ask that question before I'm even done with the headline?
Well, it's
I
basically
have a
done.
question for you. Do the water parks close when it's cold?
No, they keep one open.
One?
They usually shut one down to do some cleanup and refurbishment, and they keep one
Dang
open.
it! You're supposed to not say anything.
So has Disney done tests on this? Because, something like taking chlorinated water and someone with COVID and having them cough into the bowl of chlorinated water.
A bowl.
And let's see if it kills the germs.
I'm sure that they have not done that particular test, but
Scientifically, I would imagine
But
that
they-
would be a good test.
they are saying that when Blizzard Beach reopens, it will operate in alignment with the health and safety protocols implemented throughout Walt Disney World, including reduced capacity, temperature screenings, physical distancing, and face coverings. But of course, when you're in the water, you don't wear them. But
I was
when-
going to say,
make-
how's that going to work?
How do you make a water park virus safe though?
I think it's difficult. I think you're asking a lot of the people because,
No wave
How
pool,
do you-
no lazy lake.
Lazy Lake.
Lazy
Lazy
Lake.
Lake.
That sounds like a Fortnite.
Hey,
Lazy lake.
hey, what is a wave pool when you turn off the waves? A lazy lake.
What's it called?
The lazy,
Lazy
river.
The lazy river.
I think lazy river would be a little easier to ask people to distance.
I run over people in the lazy river.
But wave pools knock you around all over the
I
place.
have been ran over in lazy rivers.
Maybe he has been gotten ran over.
I have
I've been
listen,
gotten stepped
listen,
on.
I don't want to hear it. Okay.
But you know what? Maybe this is part of why they picked Blizzard Beach as opposed to Typhoon Lagoon, because Typhoon Lagoon's wave pool is insanity.
Yeah, I've gotten stepped on in that wave pool.
It's the one where people can actually do surf lessons.
Body you in the waves.
Yeah. So Blizzard Beach, still a wave pool, still going to knock you around, but you're
They shouldn't
outside.
Open the wave pool.
If you're worried about it, I guess you don't go in the water. You can
Or-
still do the slides.
Don't
hate
go.
slides.
Yeah, you could just not go.
or just not go. But it is another option, and it's another step back to, fully opening up the Disney parks and back to reality. I have never been to Blizzard Beach.
Me neither.
I've only been to Typhoon Lagoon.
Same.
Would we be willing to try Blizzard
No.
Beach on reduced capacity? Maybe I'll go.
No, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
We'll see.
Wait, who's the King of the Hill character? We're all
Boomhauer?
thinking it. Yeah, Boomhauer.
Yeah.
No.
No, not that.
Pork chop. Propane.
These are like pitch perfect impressions.
What the hell is going on?
Whoa! Hank! Hank is here. Hank is here.
Hank is Hill.
Hank is Hill.
I could be Peggy, probably.
Do it.
No.
Hey.
No, I can't, actually. I can't do it.
Do Bobby.
Wait,
Make
what?
the
Give me
squeal
a
noise
Give me
Bobby
a
makes.
phrase that Bobby would say.
He squealed
I
like
don't
a
know
pig
you. That's my
once.
purse.
Oh yeah. I don't know you. That's my purse. It's my voice still, just with
Yeah.
a little bit of twang.
That boy ain't right. I tell you what.
Great. Okay.
What is happening?
So Blizzard Beach opening back up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a big water park guy, so this
Same.
story doesn't move the needle, and I'm going to echo what Garrett and McKenna said. It's a kind of a questionable move, in my opinion.
Yeah. It is a little bit, because it is harder to distance in the lazy river and the wave pool. But again, if you wanted to go and experience, you can still go lay out in a lounge chair, maybe enjoy some slides.
The slides are the worst part.
They're the only thing I really want to do at a water park.
The slides are great.
I hate them.
That's because you're a chicken.
Chicken.
I'm gonna drown.
I'm gonna drown.
Wouldn't you be more scared of drowning in like the lazy river and the wave
No, because I can
pool?
just sit there. I'm
You can
actually
just sit there in the
I am
slide.
scared of the wave pool. I don't go in the wave pool unless I have to.
All you do in a slide is lay down. The water is
And then you get submerged into water and it
Barely
goes up
any
your nose
water.
and you start
Okay.
drowning.
I'll just say this. I think water parks are a little bit gross, even without COVID.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
That's
yeah.
just my opinion.
Exactly.
when
Yep.
I'm there.
Kids
I
are in
don't
there
think-
peeing.
When
You can
I'm
collect
there,
band-aids.
when I'm at a water park, I choose not to think about it.
I know, you kind of have to.
Garrett always pees.
It's not a bathroom, young man.
Who doesn't always pee?
You can pee in the you can pee in the ocean. Don't pee in a water park.
All right.
I don't pee in the ocean either.
Well, that's because
Do
you're
you
a freak.
pee in the ocean? Call 1-800-55.
guess
Kenna,
I
you
gotta
are the
call
only
that
one here
number.
who does that.
All right. We're moving on. Enough of this. This is gross.
I mean, fish pee in the ocean.
Yeah, everybody pees in the
You're
ocean.
not a fish.
fish.
Not yet a woman. Okay.
Excuse me?
Wow.
That's a song that Ariel could sing.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not a fish. Anyways. All right. Last piece of business for the day. We got some details about what the next festival at Epcot is going to be like.
Oh, the
Festival
Flower
of
and
the
Garden
Lion
Festival?
As we know right now, the Festival of the Arts is going on. Coming up as of March 3rd, the Taste of Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival will kick off. And this festival is always fantastic. What makes it different from the Festival of the Arts, you might ask? Well, I'll tell
It's
you.
better.
Oh, I think I like the Festival of the Arts better.
No, the Flower and Garden Festival is the best one.
Festival of the Arts, of course, focuses on art. Festival of Flower and Gardens focuses on flower and garden.
And
That's
eating
why it's called
healthier.
Festival of the Flower and Garden. Okay. All right.
So
Why didn't I think of that?
we've got topiaries. The topiaries are coming back.
Yeah.
Full of Disney character. Throughout the park, you'll see gorgeous topiaries of Disney characters blooming to life in floral sculptures. Highlights will include Remy in the France. I was going to say Remy the France Pavilion.
I mean, that's what
It's
it's
the
going to
whole
be.
thing.
Tinkerbell and the Fairy Houses in the UK. Lady and the Tramp in Italy, and Sorcerer Mickey at the park's reimagined main entrance.
Ooh.
He was over.
Where was he? He was like...
They put him in front of Imagination last year.
Yeah.
And I took my picture because I'm pretty sure that topiary used to be in front of Disney's MGM Studios.
Yeah, that's. I think I remember seeing it there.
Yeah.
The first
I
time we
remember
went.
seeing the sorcerer's hat whenever it was there.
Yeah,
Blech.
I think I
And
saw
everybody loved it.
that. Or did I go
loved it.
right?
I thought it
after
was cool.
gone?
Was it gone when we went, or was it still there? I can't remember if it was still up in 2014. Do you guys remember? I think it might have been
I
gone.
remember seeing Mickey though.
Yeah. There will be gardens to explore. You can soak in the sights of spring in 20 different garden areas all across Epcot, including floating gardens on the waters of Future World, a bamboo garden in China, tropical rainforest garden in Mexico, and the English tea garden, which I always really think is cool, in the UK.
Are they gonna have the butterfly garden?
The butterfly garden is coming back. Yes, presented by Go-Go Squeeze.
Oh god.
Yes, those are great. What do you mean?
I
oh,
love
God?
getting those little
Those are
packets
tasty.
of applesauce.
I like them too.
Are
just
the
grab one and
butterflies gonna advertise to me?
No, they're
Yes.
They're gonna
butter-
fly
they-
up and they're gonna be like, "You should go to your local grocery store and get Go-Go
They're gonna
Squeeze."
butterfly up. Can I ask a question?
Yes,
What
sir.
is a go-go squeeze?
Whoa.
You don't know what Go-Go Squeeze is?
He doesn't have a child.
It's not a child dessert.
Kenna,
It's a
why did you say oh God? By the way, it's always been sponsored by Go-Go Squeeze.
I don't pay attention.
Well, anyways,
It's packets of applesauce that you can squeeze out of a bag into your mouth.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Think of a Capri Sun full of applesauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
there are a bunch of different flavors.
or like a Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt, but not in a tube. It's more of like a pack.
It's a pouch.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, did y'all know that Go-Gurt, it's just yogurt?
But you can take it with you.
I know.
Go-Gurt excuse me. Yogurt on the go.
Go-Gurt
It's
on
why
the-
it's called Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt on the yo.
Yo.
Okay, there will be outdoor kitchens. Embark on mouth.
Wait, is that why it's called Go-Gurt? Hold on. Hold on.
This is our worst episode ever.
I think we have to acknowledge the fact that McKenna is having a revelation right now.
That
Yes.
makes so much sense. I just thought it was funny.
No, that's.
I mean, it
the
can be
whole
two
thing.
things.
Go-Gurt.
I didn't know why they did that. I thought it was
That's
like
why.
branding.
There you go.
Nerd.
Back to the outdoor kitchens. Embark on a mouth-watering journey around the park and discover a smorgasbord of options with more than 20 delectable stops to choose from. Each outdoor kitchen offers a specialty menu of creative cuisine and libations to savor and sip. There's going to be a foodie guide. You know we're going to be talking about that foodie guide.
Wait, when is this?
March
Tomorrow.
3rd.
And how long?
It goes longer.
3 hours.
Longer than the Festival of the Arts. I think it goes into
Festival of the
June.
Arts is kind of shortish.
It's pretty short. Yeah,
No, it's 3 hours.
it ends February 22nd. The Festival of the Arts actually goes through July 5th.
Okay.
I mean, sorry. Flower and Garden goes through July 5th.
Hey, that's my birthday.
Wrong.
No.
That's good. That means I'll be done with 75 hard and I can eat whatever I want. But I am currently not allowed to eat any more of the
Festival of the
Arts.
Arts. Yeah.
I'm sad.
Of course, there will be entertainment. You will get to see the Voices of Liberty perform an all-American a cappella showcase in the American Gardens Theater. Also, Mariachi Cobre will take the stage.
They're great.
You can get your toes a-tapping to the sound of jammin' gardeners performing rhythmic beats inspired backyard percussion, and head into the World Showplace where Epcot pianist will be playing a selection of songs of the season. There will be a healthful trail presented by Advent Health, looking for inspiration and creativity and some youthful energy at the flavorful outdoor kitchen and garden, along with the Imagination Walkway. The whole family can learn ways to stay healthy. There's going to be scavenger hunts, and then of course there will be exclusive festival merchandise, including apparel, headwear, drinkware, and much more, featuring Orange Bird, Figment, Minnie Mouse, and Spike the Bee.
That's cool.
Orange Bird Figment.
Wait, that's too many
Spike
mascots.
the bee.
Though. Why not just keep it
No, I
as
was
Figment?
making fun of Dad for saying those words too close together. I wasn't trying to say they're better or anything.
You challenged me last year on this whole Orange Bird versus Spike situation.
I just think his hands are freaky.
I think you're freaky.
Spike does have weird hands.
I love him.
He's like Toucan Sam now.
It
God.
looks like he's wearing a helmet. Why?
I mean, he's sitting right up here. If you want to take a look, we've got both Orange Bird and the
friendly.
Spike the Bee
He
Sipper.
doesn't look trustworthy.
He's friendly.
Spike has a Mickey Mouse face, but no ears, and he has weird hands.
That's not
He's a
what bees look like.
bee.
That is not what bees look like.
He's a bee.
He does not look like a bee.
I mean,
don't.
he's got a striped belly and he has wings, so I guess he's a bee.
He's friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I also have a striped belly and wings, and I'm not a bee. So.
Dawes the bee. Orange Bird's cute, but I think a lot of people don't have like a lot of connection to him and Disney stuff, you know?
I do.
And in all honesty, it's like if this is all flower and garden, shouldn't this be the Spike the Bee show? Since
Yeah, shouldn't this be bees?
exactly, yeah. And this would be the perfect time to announce that Disney bought Jerry Seinfeld's Bee movie.
Right.
Yellow,
What's the
black,
deal? I'm a bee. No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yellow, black, black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. This is, I think this is one of my favorite Epcot festivals. I mean, like, there's no bad Epcot festival, but for whatever reason, the topiaries, I think, are reason enough to go visit Epcot during this time alone. Like the topiaries and the magic that they do with these things. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
Would you say that you like the way they decorate for Flower and Garden better than the Festival of the Arts? I'm looking around. I'm waiting for votes for everybody.
Yes. It's my favorite festival. So,
I think I'd say yes.
Landon says yes.
My vote is sideways.
What do you think,
You'll
Sam?
never
Yeah, I like all of the topiaries.
Me too. Yeah.
I think the Muppets one and the Beauty and the Beast one, those are like
they have
two that
two
stand
Muppets
out
one.
to me.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
That
the
Lady
addition
and the
of,
Tramp one's killed.
yeah, the Lady and the Tramp one is really nice there in Italy, and of course the addition of Remy in
I
France
love
has been
Remy, and his whiskers are
Yeah.
adorable.
good. So I agree. I think from an aesthetic standpoint, I like Flower and Garden better. From a food standpoint, Festival of the Arts is better.
Yeah, that food's fantastic.
I like the flower and garden food more.
I don't like food very much.
Yeah.
He's not for it. That's what he's saying.
Final question. Does this mean Food and Wine is at most the third best festival in Epcot?
The food for Food and Wine
think
is
so.
delicious, but it's not very well decorated.
I like the wine.
Wow, Garrett.
It's just the reason I asked. Go ahead, Landon.
I was going to say, and this might be considered somewhat of a hot take, I think Food and Wine is slightly overrated.
Could be.
I thought that was like the general opinion about.
I think it's becoming.
Okay, all right.
I think it's becoming that way. I think people are starting to realize that some of these other festivals offer just a little bit more.
And you can still get killer food at any of these festivals. I mean,
Yeah.
like you talked about the menus that's coming, but when Food and Wine, the only draw is, well, the food and the wine. I mean, it's like, okay, just a day at Epcot with a fun menu where it's like,
Yeah.
Festival of the Arts, you get to see some killer like the sidewalk
Oh,
chalk.
the artists there
Yes.
are so talented.
The Festival of the Holidays is my favorite.
Yeah.
Eggnog.
Yeah, I think once Epcot decided to incorporate food booths into all the festivals, food and drink, you start to wonder, all right, well, what is your competitive advantage, Food and Wine? I think the only thing is you get in the past, you could do all the cooking seminars, all the celebrity chefs coming in, all that sort of thing. They're not really they're doing a little bit of that, I think, this year, but it's not going to be like what it was. It's kind of hard to see what would put that ahead of the rest of them.
The Remy theming, right? Like they've been doing that recently.
They did for last year.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
But they don't do a ton of Remy theming. It doesn't have the same amount of ambiance.
Ambiance.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
and with the Flower and Garden Festival, they also have people who are knowledgeable of plants come in, and you can buy plants from them, which is awesome.
That's true. You can buy plants.
I love it.
can
Or
take 'em home.
the bee boxes and the bat boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to they encourage you to do more for the world around you.
environmentally.
Just for context, a bee box and a bat box are kind of like loot boxes you get in a game, but it's a different kind of, it's like a random species of bat or bee.
You know,
And also, don't forget the beat boxes where you have to drop a fat beat. So,
and then there's the boom boxes,
No.
which
Those
they've
are
kind
bombs.
of gone out of style.
yeah.
I need a boombox so I can record cassette tapes to play in my car.
One of the things that I would like to get at the Flower and Garden Festival this year is they always have these sticks and they like grow flowers or mushrooms out of them or something. I want one.
A stick?
Yeah,
You could
it's like
just
a
grab
stick.
one from a tree, though.
I don't know if you
It's not the
stick
same.
the stick in the ground or what, but it grows
I
stuff.
think you're supposed to eat it.
Shut
Just
up.
don't put it in the mud because nobody likes a stick in the mud.
Garrett.
Landon's got the best jokes today.
Yeah, I'm bringing it. Sorry.
You were the highlight. Was it last week when you did your Nick Cage impression?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I may or may not do that in my day job.
Yeah.
So apparently people like my Nick Cage.
Yeah, you got that going for you, and today you're bringing the funnies.
Leave us a 5-star review and say you like Landon's Nick Cage impression.
No, don't say that. I don't want any more Nick Cage impressions.
Hey, speaking of
No.
leaving us a 5-star review, we do appreciate those, and thank you so much. We've gotten some recent ones that have been so nice.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, there've been there've been several that have popped up over the last several weeks that I definitely we appreciate all those. We read them. They mean a lot to us. I'll give you some shout outs later on. I don't have the list in front of me, but I do want to say a quick shout out to our friends. They go by the name of Hakuna Matande on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And they are a Disney loving couple. They have a brand new little one that's so cute. And they chose us to be their Saturday spotlight this past week.
Yeah.
Telling people to follow us, listen to the podcast. They've been listening, they said, for over a year now. And I know Michael has been definitely interacting on the Facebook group, the Monday Morning Monorail Facebook group.
I mean,
He bought a shirt.
He did, but how big of fans are you if you've only been listening for a year? I'm just kidding.
Shut up. He looked amazing in that shirt, the blue one.
Yeah, that shirt looked great.
That's a sharp looking shirt.
Yeah.
Jay, where could the lovely listeners get their very own version of that shirt?
Well, what you want to do is you can go two places. You could go to mondaymorningmonorailpodcast.com and you can click on the store, and that'll take you to our TeePublic store. Or just go to TeePublic and search for Monday Morning Monorail. And the shirt that he chose was the Monday Morning Monorail fam shirt. And let me tell you a little secret about those. Whatever color you pick as your shirt color will actually be the color of the stripe on the monorail.
Yeah, it's cool.
It changes based on the shirt color you pick. So,
Insider tip right there.
yeah, it looks great. He looked great in it. I don't know if everybody else is going to look as good as he did. I'm just saying.
He did look sharp.
Yeah, but shout out for sure.
Yeah, my mom said that he's my brother. So that was weird. It's in the comments, people. I was like,
Oh, you gotta love it when the family members get involved in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm just glad my dad hasn't reactivated his Facebook account. Oh, sorry, did I say that?
Well, I'm going to tell you how you can find him on Instagram. Just you can search up. It's one word. It's Hakuna Matande. HAKUNA MATANDE. Follow them. Actually, on their Instagram, you can see Michael in his Monorail fam shirt, looking good. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate that so much. We appreciate all of you for all of your support, and this is an exciting era that we're moving into with the Morning Monorail. What's happening?
Mom put her leg on my chair.
She was going like this, and then she put her leg on McKenna's chair.
Everybody seemed distracted all of a sudden.
Stop.
Glad my
Why are you
mute button
doing
worked
that?
there for a second.
I have a question about a shirt.
Okay.
It's a certain shirt that says Nosferatu mental health advocate, but I don't know where it is.
We need to check with Steffers because this was something that was going to be on her Etsy store.
Hey,
Frozen Reflections Design Company.
hey.
Yes.
Can you? Okay, so take a picture of a monkey, downscale it in MS Paint to where it's like really low resolution. Put it on a shirt, and then have on the back it says "ooh ooh ah ah monkey."
No.
Why don't you do that?
Carrie, good God.
You can make your own TeePublic store, Skelligummy.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. All right. We're going to wrap up today. This has been the Disney News. We're coming at you tomorrow, Tuesday, with a little preview of February in the Walt Disney World Resort. It's something we used to do, and now that we've got a little more space to create such content, we're going to get back to it. So, February preview tomorrow morning. Check that out. Wednesday, we've got M34D with Landon the Dawes Doan, and we're diving into the living seas. On Thursday, Sam and McKenna are going to be bringing you a little review of their trip to Hollywood Studios over the weekend. They had a meal at 50's Prime Time. It's their second time going. I haven't been in a long time.
Hey.
You're going to save all your comments for the show.
Okay.
And then Friday, we're wrapping it up. Landon and I are going to be counting down our top 5 Sherman Brothers songs. So a great week of content. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. Make sure, as Landon said, 5-star reviews. They're awesome. They mean a lot to us on iTunes, and they help people find us. So, do you have something to say?
No.
You look like you're about to say something.
I have something to say. Say goodbye, because I'm never coming back to the show.
No, that's
Bye.
not true.
I'm retiring.
He'll be here.
Nope.
We're all going to be here, coming at you every day of the week. So, thanks so much for listening, and have a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We hope you enjoyed the journey, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, we want to hear from you. Send us questions, comments, and suggestions on Twitter at Morning Monorail. Our email address is mondaymorningmonorail@gmail.com. You can also call our voicemail at 407-917-2144. As we approach the station, gather your belongings and please watch your step as you exit.
See y'all.